Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, once again, like it or not, Internet, here it comes, because it is showtime. Why, yes, more Marvel heroes. But now, allow me to explain. We have the synergy system, of course. Loki, Iron Man, Hawkeye, all at level 25. So their first tier of the synergies are enabled. Thor, been doing some grinding on him. He's up to 35. But what we're going to do, had some server problems earlier. I'm assuming as a way of apologizing or just defusing people's anger, because people are always angry even when, guys, it's a new server, it's overloaded, it's getting pounded. Relax. They gave me a random hero box and I was going to buy one. So they saved me 175 splinters. Let's see what we get. Here we go. It's coming. Please, just not a dupe. It's not a dupe. It is She-Hulk. Hero unlocked. Not one of my faves. But this isn't about favorites. It's about random. And random sometimes is not going to be your favorite. Away goes Loki, and in comes somebody even greener.
I know you can swing me around the city.
But we will set her synergies. That's physical damage increase of 3%. A slowed targets 5% damage bonus. Ranged power damage bonus. And movement speed. Small amount of movement speed. We will apply those and she's ready to go. Currently we have our Fists of Fury and a melee area finisher. So it does extra damage per combo point, and this generates combo points. This removes control effects, does not create any combo, so this is a combo-based character. I remember nothing about her. Zippity. Also Doodah. Oh, okay, so we can see the...
We need your help to stop the breach. You'll need to do 3 things. First, reactivate security.
Alright, we'll hit him one more time, and then we'll... I'm level 2. Just that fast, guys. It's that simple. Objection. Ranged area. Strongly object to villainous attempts to exploit range disparity by turning your legal briefcase into a lethal projectile. Physical hit and brutal. 100% if you have 0 combo points. That's the kind of, I think, goofy ability I'm not a big fan of. Not like I'm always carrying bottomless suitcases. Seems a bit odd to me, but hey. I do like how hard it hits, though, not gonna lie. need a jolt.
I have reasonable suspicion that's gonna sting in the morning. Let me soothe your tortured brow.
Living laser, everyone.
Good work taking down our living laser. No wonder Fury speaks so highly of you.
He speaks highly of me? Gosh. More max anger. I don't know if we really need max anger. And I've been known to provide my own anger. A lot. Interesting. That was less damage, although a critical hit. And then I missed. Lens, don't miss. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Yeah.
Sensational.
Ding 3!
Through the glass ceiling.
Pardon me? Excuse me, pardon me. I like that it bounces. It's not just a... Oh, that's the elbow drop. Doesn't say that it bounces, but it bounces. And we have our first green item. It's for Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel's pants are falling down because that bad guy had her belt. That's just got to be embarrassing for her. And good evening to those of you who have joined me. It's time to play. Now, how did that miss? I have no idea. That one didn't. It's never over. Fat Body, good evening, my friend. I hope you're well. Critical hit reading? Why not? This is the new random character. There was a random hero box waiting for me when I logged in. They had some login difficulties earlier. And I'm assuming this is their way of saying, sorry. So we have 3 at level 25, 1 at level, what, 3? 3. And 1 at level 35. Let's see.
Let's make this quick.
Sure, Hell's Kitchen? Why not? We're off to Hell's Kitchen.
I hope you don't get it.
Coulson?
They told me you might be showing up.
Let's go right ahead and swap Jessica Jones as active. I really don't like the costume on this character. The current S ability of throwing a briefcase is idiotic in concept. Even though I like the results. Another player. Cloud 0381. They are Scarlet Witch. Yo, someone's been venomated. Ookie.
Told you I had it in me, and now I got it all.
Ding 4. We've added Barrister Beatdown to our abilities. The Barrister Beatdown ability. I'm just gonna call it ability. Hey Varp. How are you doing this evening? Remember this back in the day when you'd log in, there'd be nothing but Hulk and Wolverine everywhere. Well, right now, you're most likely going to see Cyclopses. They're going to be the one you're most likely to see simply because he has a plus 10% bonus when he gets to level 50 for all the rest of your characters. So a lot of people... I did say Cyclops, right? Not... Cyclops is the one I meant if I didn't say that. Not that one. Got him. Sometimes you just gotta beat a person up, that's all. For whatever reason, I was never a huge Wolverine fan in game, but I did enjoy the Hulk. Hello there yourself.
I have reasonable suspicion that's gonna sting someone. This kind of workout is so good for your
I am playing She-Hulk because I got her out of a random box about 10 minutes ago. I have, according to Steam, I have over 1,000 hours in the game. Before the new version came out, I had all the characters. At Live, I had all the characters unlocked, so yeah, I agree. Enormously fun game. So far, so good. New character. Random hero. That was the way I did it back in the day. I didn't, at least for the first, I don't know, large number of heroes, I got them all random. Eventually I ended up getting one of the packs, because I know that because I checked the DLCs for the game. Never played She-Hulk. I remember nothing about her. I had her at the cap because I had everybody at the cap, but I remember literally nothing about the hero. There were 4 types of heroes for me in the game. The ones I played all the time, the ones I played a lot, the ones I played occasionally, and those that I capped and then probably never played again. I expect she was one of those, although so far, she's pretty strong. Okay, and how about we try this attack? Oh, you dodging bastard, you!
Does this extra power
Dang!
financial incentives?
Like an awful lot of players back when the game was live, I had all the characters capped because once you've got a bunch of characters at 60, the XP bonuses just get so big it was really fast to just add another one. A radioactive isotope. Sure. I like isotopes. I am really pleased to have the full game back. I've been playing off and on since the .2 or .3 patch for this. Yeah, the synergies. That's why most people, or I shouldn't say most people, that's definitely not the case. Why a lot of people are playing, are playing Cyclops is because Cyclops has a level 50 synergy of plus 10% XP. So a lot of people, at least yesterday, a lot of the streamers anyway, were playing Cyclops. And in the long term, that will pay off for them because they'll have an additional 10% XP. Yep, synergies were just one of the layers of power. That's kind of how you have to work with an ARPG slash MMO RPG like this. You kind of have to layer your powers, or the power levers, so that you can get additional power through a number of different means. But to optimize, you end up having to do all of them. And synergies obviously is a great, I think is a really brilliant little mechanic. Oh, I missed. I was too late. They make it harder to get heroes. It is about, you get Eternity Splinters a lot faster. So in that way, it is going to be faster. But there's no way to buy Gs. The only way to get Gs that I'm aware of is you can trade them. You can trade Eternity Splinters for Gs. So basically, whereas before there was the currency you earned in game and the currency you bought, now they give you a lot more of the currency that you earn in game, but you have to exchange that for the currency you used to buy. Yeah, you don't have to play them all, like so many of us did back in the day, but you're certainly, it's to your advantage to play multiples. No more. Queue of 850, you might skip playing. There is another server. I haven't done much on it at all, but I did log into it earlier. If you do a search for Marvel Heroes Council of Ancients, that is a more casual server. That may sound like an odd thing to say, but what they have is they have triple XP, double item drop, and half the cooldowns on your skills. So it's meant to be a much higher power, faster playing server. I haven't played on it yet, other than I started a character and hit a bug. Hodge! Yeah, you've got enough games to play, you'd rather just keep it to one account. Understandable. Hope you're doing well, Hodge. Hodge is one of the finest mods on the entire internet. And he has the good sense not to be one of mine. Squirrel Girl is the best synergy, you just don't like playing her. One of the interesting things about the game is the differing opinions people would have on characters that they enjoy. For instance, you don't particularly care for Squirrel Girl. A friend of mine cosmically prestiged her. Look at the other server. Yeah, I mean, there is the same guy who wrote the server code that this is all running on. Crypto 1377, I believe, is his name on GitHub. He has written a launcher where you can input the all the information for the two servers, and you can launch both of them. You have to change your login name and password manually when you move between them, but that's not much to ask. So if you look up Marvel Heroes Bifrost, Bifrost, and actually I think it's pronounced Bifrost, inappropriate Viking lingo, you can access the other server. Or you can just do a Google for Marvel Heroes Council of Ancients. Now, personally, I expect over time I'm going to be preferring this server, but I expect to at least dabble in the other server. Just the way I am. I'm a dabbler. And I'm an inveterate alt player, so being able to alt on another server just allows me twice as many character slots. Last time you played this was in 2013. I think it was brought down in 2013 or 2014. I know it was just before Thor Ragnarok came out, because the last hero that never made it into the game that they were working on was, that they'd announced anyway, was Thor Odinson. And as a Thor player from way back, I was kind of looking forward to that.
Cults don't do weeds.
9 Eternity Splinters. See what I meant about Eternity Splinters coming in much larger numbers? Is this better? Nope. It's certainly a genuine pleasure. When a game I have assumed I'm never going to see again resurfaces, it is just as such a freaking delight. I felt the exact same way when City of Heroes came back from the dead. I think one of the 1.0 updates was minimum quantity of splinters dropping was 9. I think so, yeah. Actually, I believe they were all multiples. It wasn't always 9. Now it's always 9, I think. I think they changed it, because I did get some 3s and some 5s. Early on yesterday, or 2 days ago, I guess. Fists of Iron. I have no idea why I'm grimacing. But I am, because I have fists of iron.
Kingpin has a nightclub?
It's a front.
How much playtime did you get in, Hodge? Gotta say, I do like the, even though canonically throwing a briefcase at somebody is about as dumb as a game can get. I've always been big on the bouncing items in games play style. Captain America has it. You know, shield throw is a skill in a number of ARPGs. Playing DCUO since the closed beta? Yes, as have I. And on the first day of DCUO, they were out of the regular copies, or maybe they hadn't even got in the regular copies, so I had to buy the collector's edition with the statue of Batman. Monday is probably going to be ridiculous for the Midtown Madness event. Oh, I expect you are entirely correct, sir. I mean, I've been doing a lot of Midtown as it is. That was always kind of that and ICP were kind of my go-tos for leveling. But the times I've tried to mutz around in ICP, I guess I just wasn't high enough level. Or maybe it's because ICP is only red. I think it's only red tier. And my skills and gearing and whatnot are not quite up to S tier stuff, generally speaking. Red tier, I should say, not S tier. I'm definitely not S tier. Ding 8. Remember, yeah, Midtown. I always really like Midtown. It is a perfect iteration of put your brain in neutral and just blast. And that's what this game was really, really good at. You know, not brainless playing, but no brain required playing. You could, you know, just go to Midtown and spend an hour just blasting the living shit out of everything. It's Dr. Octoper. Wait, Doctopus Octopus? Oh, my interference annoys him. Good. I defeated Doc Octopus by throwing my briefcase at him. Yep, perfect for after work. Just, you know, just dumb fun. I am historically not a huge grinder, and so for me to have actually ground out all of the characters still kind of surprises me a little bit. It's not the sort of thing I'm usually about, so to speak. Hey, I upgraded my briefcase.
Greetings, hero.
And speaking of Midtown Madness, why sure, why not a little?
In fact, you may see a lot of you around. That's a big part of why we're after the talent. Something seems to be playing fabric of reality.
Fabric of reality, fabric of schmeality. That didn't work. 10% XP, yes please, thank you. That won't be getting replaced. Maybe until I'm level 60. I do have my crafters both up to level 9, I believe. Wrong vendor. Yeah, they're both up to level 9. Let's head to Midtown. Gotta warm up, you know? So for those who weren't around, this is my 5th character on the server. My 3rd random box. Oh, that was not where I wanted to go. That was definitely not where I wanted to go. Midtown. Nice to see all those people play. And queuing. I know earlier the queue was 1,600. I have no idea what it is now. I think Hodge said it was 800s somewhere. Towering down. At some point I probably might want to check and see what my other skills do. Hi guys! Mind if I jump right in and beat the living crap out of all of you? Is that a problem for you? I hope not. Not that I really care. Ding 9. I must suffer for my... something. I don't know. 9 more eternity splinters. I must suffer for my cause. Yes, that's... humanity definitely wants you guys to suffer, because... not for your cause, but because you're idiots. It's Siznak! Alright. We will now head towards the bosses who have just spawned. Where are they? I do not have my movement skill yet. Oh, good. They spawned in a relatively convenient location. Movement skill at level 10, and I'm only level 9. Fusion has that good synergy with killing robots. Now I have to check. Oh, fine. We'll just vacuum it. Oh, that's right. No need to vacuum if you don't have a pet equipped. I'm a loser. Work for the first part of the day, so probably going to miss the initial MM login slam. Well, yeah, that would be an advantage. At least you'd miss the slam. I'm retired, so I will probably be at it early. We have a Wanda. Are we there yet? We now have our travel power. I don't remember what it is. Is it very fast running? Is that what she can do? It is, yeah. Well, I gotta say, her kit feels pretty strong. You know, the other characters I've played since, you know, the reboot, the resurrection of Thor, Loki, Hawkeye, and Iron Man. She feels pretty strong. At, you know, at low levels. It's Siznak the Torture. Everybody, you know Siznak. I mean, carrying around a vast array of disposable briefcases seems to work pretty well. One-shotting sentinels with a briefcase is kind of amusing. Oh, we've got another boss coming. And hey, I can run now. It's Mr. Sinister, and he appears right next to me. Of course he does. I'm hitting big crits with that suitcase, the briefcase. I mean, it just hits freaking hard. That was 13,800 or something like that. Doing level 11.
So, are you a vampire, or... I must be doing something right.
Purple gear. And I don't think I get anything for it, but we'll vacuum anyway. I just don't have the pets. All right. 185. Not as good. Oh, big numbers, big numbers. Four strength, sure. I could be talked into that. A couple more strength. Alrighty then. Drop below 40% health, crit rating, energy defense. That's not that interesting. We'll go with the curse medal. Hi, Hank.
You can get a lot done when you're not worrying about fighting supervillains.
I wouldn't know because I'm always fighting supervillains. It's kind of the gig. Yes, I just one-shotted, basically, the Monarch. Yep, 12,000 point crits. As dopey as I find the skill, I cannot argue with its efficacy. Throwing the briefcase hits like a truck.
Bad luck.
We got to finish her off in a hurry. Come on, guys. We got to finish her off. We've got other bosses to murder.
You got me. This is why I'm not a dog person.
Where are we? That bullseye. I hate bullseye. Well, I got here in time for somebody to finish off somebody. Hopefully it was bullseye. Might have been bullseye. I think it was. What a shame. Not really a shame at all. Ding 12. 40 minutes, 11 levels. Not bad. Do we have any improvements? Slight improvement. The rest, we'll just, we'll feed them to the crafters. Oh, that spider dodged. Not supposed to do that. Supposed to let me throw my briefcase and annihilate them. Like those guys. See? Politeness counts.
Knave's crossbones. I'll be taking you today.
Alright, why is Crossbones interrupting me? I was busy beating the crap out of somebody. Minding my own business while beating the crap out of somebody. And along comes Crossbones. Like he's too good.
Now that's what I call due process.
Legal humor, everyone. Hi, Hank.
He's a bit untested.
What did I do? What did I just do? Oh, that's right. I did remove one earlier. Never mind. I made my first Uro-infused item earlier. It was a belt for Thor, appropriately. Hi, guys. Is everyone ready for an ass kicking? Because that's what's going to be happening right here, right now. Oh, we've got bosses up. I didn't even notice. I have to sprint. We can't be killing the... oh, I'm sorry. Defeating. Of course, we don't kill. We're heroes. Of course. Oh, a bullseye again, huh? Have I mentioned that I don't care for him? That he's kind of a jerk? Oh, good. Someone freeze Bullseye. Let's just keep him frozen. We've got an artifact. It's pulsing at me. And that sounds dirty. It was laying on the ground, throbbing. Don't! Eek! Ew. Maybe a little bit of story to mix things up here. We can't use that yet. We've got enough of those for right now. I like the numbers on that one. Hey, Hank, got some goodies for you? Most of them, negligible, but the Uru infused, well, that'll make him, that'll perk him right up. We're currently at 23%. And now we're at almost 40%. Those Urus. Very good Purina Crafter Chow. And back upstairs. Right, where are we off to next? We're off to the Jersey Docks. They were standing there using perfectly good public air. We can't have no good nicks like them using perfectly good public air. It's the Hood. We are analyzing the data. Oh, okay, I can't resist the opportunity to, you know, throw a briefcase and blast the living crap out of some unsuspecting villains. It's like they're just sitting there chatting about villainy, casual villainy. And in comes the briefcase. Bam. So to speak. Hi, guys. How about we try this? How about more briefcasery? So far, I am fairly impressed with her ability to hit like a sort of a green truck. Her defenses do seem a little bit lacking. Oops, wrong button. I hit the wrong button. That was the right button. You can tell the difference. In one of them I went, ouch, and the wrong screen came up, and in the other one, everything decided it was nap time. Why look, it's 9 more Eternity Splinters.
Let me soothe your tortured brow. Oops, soothed a little too hard. That's me going.
My favorite voiceover from the AIM guys is the guy saying, I should have stayed at Google. Perks of being a superhero. You mean like having superpowers? Yeah, that would be good.
All this hubbub for beating up a couple of bad guys? Heck,
Ding 14. Let's take a look and see where our powers are at right now. Currently equipped. That's our basic attack. Move to strike. Power slide into range for a double dose of your size 13 kicks. All right. Opening statement. That is another movement opener. Generates a combo point, +2 if you have none. Barrister Beatdown. A bunch of punches. 10 hits. So that's sort of similar. Who was it? Moon Knight, I think, had a similar thing where his big attack is you would have to build it up and then you just unleash on a single target. And was, I think, the highest single target in the game. A melee finisher. We do have that. That's currently in. Lawyer up. Possession is 9/10 of the law. That's not actually true. The law is 9/10 of the law. Health regen. Health regen? What are the odds I'm going to need health regen? Do you know who I am? That's a rhetorical question. Melee finisher. Extra damage per combo point.
you know what they say.
I don't think we need lawyer up right just yet.
They say it right.
I don't think we need a big heal just yet. Later? Perhaps. Who's to say? Not I. Whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop.
We're doing this my way.
Or the highway? Make sure we've got the, waypoint. That guy was really slow. Missed me. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And now, the best cinematic in the game. The Taskmaster Institute.
Do you crave the excitement of international criminal intrigue?
I sure do.
To make that dream come
I
true?
definitely do.
Voices inside your head tell you that you were meant for something more.
They do.
Do you sit there day after day, seething with the need for revenge, but don't know how to get it?
A little bit. I do some seething.
Then the Taskmaster Institute is for you.
Kapow!
Here at the Institute, we train you for a life of power and skill. You'll learn 7 different styles
I love the list that flies by on the right.
and many forms of advanced weaponry. If you're smart enough to find me,
1-860 got kill?
teach ya. The Taskmaster Institute, when you positively, absolutely know you were meant for something more.
I can't believe Taskmaster is still making these terrible videos.
I don't know. I actually think it's pretty clever. Oh. They were asking for it. Loitering, It's a crime in some locations. My back is bothering me a little bit tonight, so there's no guarantee on the length of how long I'll be streaming. Last couple of nights, the back's been bothering me a little bit, and I'm not a fan of having pain in my back. It is I. Mommy! Oop, oop, oop. We don't leave no experience bubbles left behind around here. I missed completely. That is embarrassing. Pretty sure it's me. If I wasn't me, who would I be? It appears we're in the wrong place. Then I'll run. Oh, I'm sorry. It is the best for me. Well, it's actually not the metal that makes it the best for me. It's that it is straight back and hard back. It's just a little stiff today. Or starting last night, actually.
Alright, looks like class is in session.
It is I, and therefore for you to say it is you is grammatically correct.
This one took out
Let's see if we can... Okay, that does hit pretty hard. More 11 Eternity Splinters.
That was great.
Thank you. Oh, I was talking to myself. The character was talking to herself.
Sensational. Talk about smashing through the glass ceiling.
Some of these characters have got great dialogue, great voice work. Some of them have good voice work, but not so good dialogue. And her legal puns are getting a little bit old. Sorry. No more. I've mentioned before that I learned a lot about Marvel from playing a couple of games. This was one of them where every time there was a hero, a villain, or organization that I wasn't familiar with, I'd look them up. The dinosaurs in rockets that we just left back there were amongst those I had to look up. Tyrannosaurus Rex's heads, like at the end of rockets, just seemed a little anachronistic. Guns. Why is it always guns with you people? Don't wanna. All right, the Hood, ladies and gentlemen, about to make a nice big dramatic entrance. There he is.
I've been looking forward to this.
And he's been looking forward to this. I knocked him out so hard he didn't even get a chance to say his standard. Well, that sucked. I wish I'd stopped saying that bad pun about due process. The legal puns are just, not very involving.
Madame Maître.
Wait. He likes to make an entrance.
And here's his entrance again.
No.
So the hand has the tablet now? Wonderful.
What's Tom gonna do for his sack? Raise the
No XP bonus, so we're not interested in that one. The XP bonus is what sells a catalyst while you're leveling, that's for sure. That one might be better. It's not. Let's see what we got over here. Durability and strength are our primary, so she's supposed to be a tank, which accounts for why she has a heal skill. Anger is her trait, generated whenever she deals or is dealt damage. These benefits scale with her anger and update when you use a power. Base damage goes all the way up to 30% extra. Crit damage, another 30. Brutal strike, another 30. Crit hit multi, only up to 10? That ought to be more. I'm going to AFK for just a second to refill my coffee cup. And I'm back. Let's see, then get that at 18, then at 16. Subpoena. There's a lot of dirty jokes you can make with that word. That is... doesn't actually say what it does. Oh, it's just a taunt, a 5-second taunt. Yeah, she's definitely just a tank. She's doing good damage, though, so far.
But aren't the good guys supposed to forgo the shooty, killy route?
Vita Ray. Energy damage. She doesn't do energy damage. Does she look like someone who would do energy damage? Summons. She would issue a summons, the legal kind, but she wouldn't actually summon soldiers or critters or anything to fight for her. Defense, health, and health regen. Yeah, that sounds more like her kind of, vibe. But she's not level 20 yet, so she can't use it. We'll drop off the Relic of Wakanda. Let's hit Midtown again. A little bit more Midtown. What can I say? Midtown is sort of the optimal put your brain in neutral and just blast. Oh, look, 9 more Eternity Splinters. Never say no to Eternity Splinters. Mommy! Why are they following me and not dying? That's my question. That guy is playing Nova, I believe. Oh, that looked like that hurt.
I'll make it worth your while.
It's Tromeo. Oh, fine. There we go. Finally got enough of them in one place. Don't mess with the lawyer when she's got a briefcase in her hands. Well, 42 seconds till the next wave of baddies. We can... Hey, excuse me. You broke my jaw. I ain't your pal, buddy.
I'm a Hulk. I don't do weak.
I'm a Hulk. I always felt that of the dumb names that they give to superheroes, it's tough to outdo the dumb of She-Hulk. Oop. Minute I show up. Oh, I got frozen. We got Gorgon? Yeah, Gorgon's in there. Alright, that explains it. He says it like he's so clever. Here comes a bullseye! You know, most of the supervillains, superheroes, if they're going to drop their name into their, you know, their motto or their saying, whatever, they're a little more subtle about that. Well, maybe not. Level 16. It is important that you always sing your levels. I'm not entirely sure why. More messages from the hand.
Just you wait. It's taking me every
Poor bullseye.
suck every drop of blood from your damn corpse.
Poor bullseye. Frankly, the only bad acting I have ever seen Colin Farrell do. I thought he was just dreadful as Bullseye. It was like he was told to act like he was in a bad superhero movie, which you could argue he was. I wouldn't say it was bad. I would say it was disappointing. More health? Okay, sure. I like more health and I cannot lie. Gloves with more damage and attack speed? I'm there. Little additional move speed and a lot more health. Oh, but we give up 4 strength? Sure, fine. Health and durability. Both durability and strength are both good for this class. Equally, at least damage-wise. Hank?
Some of these are a bit untested.
We just got the taunt. We have no need for a taunt. We're not tanking for a group. I haven't tanked intentionally. I guess I did a couple of times in pickup groups in WoW, maybe 5 years ago. I did a lot of off-tanking in WoW raiding. Oh, we got lots of green balls. Always want to get all of your green balls. However, too many mobs in the way, you can't always get all of your green balls. One of the facts of life you have to deal with. Sometimes you're just going to miss out on some of your green balls. We have the Green Goblin, and again with Bullseye. More green. That is certainly one place where you do see lag for sure. Is in picking up your green balls. It's never over. Get out of the way. The big man run very fast and very hurty. I just don't even like being anywhere near him because you can occasionally hit small lag spikes. And I have died a couple times to small lag spikes from Rhino or Juggernaut. Do not recommend.
If you are sorry, please don't sue.
I don't even recognize what that skill, who that skill belonged to. Got down to number 5 in the queue and got kicked out. Oh, that's Duncan. That sucks and blows, both. Yeah, that's pretty terrible. Sorry to hear that. More health, good.
A couple of these haven't even been patented yet.
Oh, wrong button. Right button. Oh, we've got halfway to level 10. I believe the levels for the crafters go up to 20. But right now, the value of the items is so low that progress has gotten very, very slow. We've got more Eternity Splinters. Where did you go wrong? My guess would be when you decided to go to a JC instead of a professional school. Level 17 in 1 hour and 17 minutes. Well, somebody got the Thanos name very early, I assume. We got 7 seconds to go. I'm going to go ahead and kill these 3 hand warriors. Like that. And then I'm going to throw a card at that person and tell them they can go. It's the freaking bullseye again. This is firepower. I am surprised I haven't heard more Deadpools. You know, given the popularity of the movies, the fact that his voice work in game is freaking impeccable. Nolan North, kicking asses and taking names.
Punch you in the face? Oh, so worth
Almost got him, and down he goes.
Looks like I passed another test.
Let's see, boots and attack speed. With move speed, yeah, that's pretty good. Attack speed on that? Yeah. I do like attack speed, I have to admit. At least for leveling. I always know that that's going to be a good, solid choice. Especially if I have to do a lot of the basic attacks. Which I don't have to do many of on this character, but... It's Crossbones. Will be taking me out today. I don't know, maybe a nice dinner?
This ain't right what you've been doing. I'm making sure.
We want to hold on to that. 43 seconds, we'll have our next event as we continue to kick ass. I'll be doing a lot of this tomorrow. Yeah, I should probably, I'll finish up one more batch since we're almost there. And then I'll do storyline because I'm going to be doing a lot of Midtown tomorrow as it's Midtown Mayhem. All kinds of extra goodies for running around in May in Midtown. Just seconds. Honest. Promise. And here we go. Doombots. Nothing but Doombots. The Jade Giantess? Really? Not impressed with that being her nickname. I mean, I try not to blame someone for a nickname that they didn't make themselves. But that sounded like she was happy with it, like she'd come up with it herself. Got rid of those Doombots in a hurry. Let's do some more storyline stuff. Run. We'll see if we've got anything new that's an improvement. Additional health and attack speed. Have I mentioned I like attack speed? Because I like attack speed. And I cannot lie. 10 XP? 0.2. Those must be getting rounded up or down because the 0.2 greater or lesser. Why not show us the point, the decimal points to the right on these? Why not on those? I have questions. Fine. Here you go, Hank. There's some more stuff for you to do whatever you do in the lab, man. I'm not going to ask you. We don't want. We heroes don't want to know. Go back upstairs really quick. Devil's Kitchen next? No, Madripoor. Which I believe is the Marvel version of Singapore. I think. The advice in one of the things I looked up for leveling was suggesting that you hit all of the little mini dungeons. But generally, most of the opinions seem to be that you didn't want to do that. "12 Eternity Splinters." How many are we up to now? We're up to 1,309. I believe you start with 400. I believe the only ones I've spent so far is one for an extra tab. Or was that a G? No, that was a G. I'm not sure I've spent any yet. Because I've spent G's. Ding 18! I spent G's in lieu of splinters to open things up. Oh, I spent 350. I bought 2 random boxes. Or did I? Did I just buy 1? I think I actually only bought 1 because I got one yesterday when I logged in and another one today when I logged in. Yeah. So I spent 175 for a random box. It's a mysterious cave. That was it then. Oh, yep, there's the chest. Yeah, it's not a bunch of XP balls for those. So I don't think it is worth it. Oh, wrong way. I've mentioned it before, if there are 2 ways to go, the right way and the wrong way, I will find a 3rd, wronger way. It's a gift I have, really. No, I didn't get any batch of green balls. What's the point in life without green balls? Oh, it's an ongoing event. Yeah, we don't wait around for events around here. The Hydra Outpost? Yeah, there it is. Itchy nose. As a streamer, it is difficult to deal with an itchy nose because if you're not careful, it doesn't look like you're scratching. I have taken the wronger way. Sometimes I have taken the wrongest. Oh. With practice, you too could learn to taken the wrong way. It's not always easy. Thank you, Jessica. I really like it when she does her leap in and suck all the mobs in maneuver. It's quite cool. It's very thoughtful of her to collect, all the bad guys in one place for me. Really, the legal puns are not funny. They are so far the worst thing about this character. The bad legal puns. Just like the worst thing about see, girls just want to smash stuff. I'm good with that. But just like the worst thing about Hawkeye was the arrogant, self-congratulatory nature of his voice work. If there's any superhero who shouldn't be talking about how awesome he is, it's him.
How's about a victory party in my honor?
Did we get? We can get that. I'd like to get that minute medal. Thank you. And out we go. Back into the bamboo forest.
Okay, but I warn you, I have a throw.
Is it a big bamboo forest? That's reference to a comedy album, which, if memory serves, was Cheech and Chong. I need to find Agent Hale in the bamboo forest. Why aren't they showing up on the map? There they are. I didn't talk to them outside of the cave.
All this hubbub for beating up a couple of bad guys?
Ding 19.
I'd do it for free.
Sorry, no 10% XP, no joy. There is no joy in Mudville. Mighty Lindsay has struck out. I need to destroy 3 of the idols. Destroy the whip. Destroy the idol. Is no time. Nice to having 4 of them all together like that. Even better. And just to prove that I'm not just mailing it in, I'll do an extra one. No charge for that. The Poison Glade. It's the worst air freshener they sell.
Don't worry about me. I like playing with it. You're lucky I'm not feeling so savage today. Not on your list.
Death is eternal? You obviously haven't been reading the comic books, dude. If there's anything that's not eternal, it's death. Retcons aren't eternal, neither is death. Oh, that was the worst ever. Throne briefcase, which is a weird statement, but... Oh, hi guys. Goodbye, guys. How is that guy still standing? I guess the client didn't register that I had kicked his freaking ass. Pardon me, guys. I was going to say I didn't mean to murder you all, but I actually kind of did. Let's break this idol and summon a bad guy. Ding 20. We got an Uro Forge drop. That's very nice. If nothing else, they make terrific Purina crafter chow. All right, we're off for Lowtown. Not to be confused with Motown or well, any other specific town. Pardon me. Excuse me. I'm just blowing stuff up randomly. I'm a superhero. It's one of the perks. We can just run through things and blow shit up.
I was done with the hero game, but I just keep getting dragged back.
I'm guessing you're not here on vacation.
We do want that. We're 20. We can now throw that on too. Drop that down here so that we save it. And now we need to search for a lead. And we end up with the shards of the Muramasa sword. I can't remember. Masamune? Muramasa, I think. Masamune may be the real thing. Now, what's interesting is there used to be 2 pieces to this sword that I distinctly remember having to find.
Sorry, I get nervous around tall green women wearing very little clothing.
Ooh, that must be a Spider-Man player who has spent, quote unquote, spent the in-game monies for the black Spider-Man outfit. If you're not familiar with it, there are a lot of costumes available. And it varies by character. I think Iron Man probably has the most, but I could be wrong. Spider-Man would be up there too. These are the only ones She-Hulk has. Law and Disorder, Lawyer Attire, Heroes for Hire, and single green female jeans variant. Not that many, but like the Spider-Man, quite a few. For instance, I think the enhanced Spider-Man is what I just saw the guy running around in. Well, it could have been that one. It was one of the black outfits. Oh, sorry, Spider-Man Back in Black or Spider-Man Symbiote. One of those two. As you can tell, no shortage of Spider-Man outfits. But of course, the greatest one of all, the amazing Bagman costume. He dressed like that. I happen to know this one because I read the trade paperback. He dressed like that after he had the Fantastic Four, Reed Richards specifically, peel off the symbiote from him, and he didn't want them to see his face. So they had a spare Fantastic Four outfit, but he didn't want them to see his face, so he wore the paper bag. You'll notice he also isn't wearing shoes.
You shall fall before a mortal heart.
Oh.
Flee and save a comfortable life. Not on your life.
12 Eternity Splinters and a Relic of Lemuria.
I must be doing something right.
Lemuria, of course, the theoretically mythical precursor to Atlantis, another civilization that glub sunk into the ocean. You got to be careful with your primitive prehistoric civilization. If you're not careful, it will sink into the ocean on its own. It's unfortunate, but a fact of history.
You found me? Let's talk.
I'm trying to talk.
Not on your life, Buster.
Bloop. Open that up. Time to kick some ninja butts.
Ninja and Hulk. What's the worst that could happen?
We don't have time for you. We've got more important fish to fry and people to murder.
How many of you am I going to have to fight off at once?
Not that I care. I want to fight all of you off at once. It's actually one of my kinks.
I'm feeling so savage today. Not on your life, Buster. There's a lot more where that came from.
Yeah, a lot more ass whooping. What was that dropped? Oh, genetic mutation. Mutation! What's the problem? That's what I keep doing that's making my back tense up is... I keep doing the opposite of shrimping. I think shrimping is when you lean over. I keep kind of leaning back into my chair without having scooted my butt all the way. So shrimping is kind of like this, and I'm kind of like that with a space. I need to have my buttle area firmly up against. My buttle area firmly up against the back of the chair. Buttle area is actually a real biological descriptor. Anatomical. That's the word I was searching for and failing to come up with. Oh, the brain. It's so sad. Why does she keep saying my face is sealed? It's not sealed. I don't look like a seal, I don't think.
You only go where the money's right. I'll give you $5 to give up now. Not on your life.
That sounded dirty too. Of course, to be fair, most everything does sound dirty to me.
the course later.
Technically, nachos do not honk. Rough landing.
You're one awesome android, Vision, but you're not the awesome android.
Can't wait to get on the blog about this.
%, XP. Health on hit. Melee damage. Sure. Long as it's got the XP. It's got to have the XP. That needs to be deposited. That needs to be deposited. More damage, but no attack speed. You know, I've got to draw the line somewhere. Dodge, movement speed, when you dodge. That's 10 XP. That's the one I just swapped out.
You know, Logan, it's one thing to do feedback, but you can at least be nice about it.
We'll drop off the extra goodies. Somebody's got the Duke pet. And we do need... That goes down there. All right, where are we? 21.
Trust me,
We're headed to the Lower East Side. Kingpin up next, I do believe. Little bit of XP. I see three like blue difficulty mobs together, and they just kind of scream, stop for a moment and throw a briefcase at me. They don't actually say that, but it kind of feels like it. Wow. A whole bunch of aim running around. Do I get extra credit for getting them to be... No, I'm going the wrong way. For getting them to shoot each other? The MGH warehouse. MGH is bad, okay, kids? "11 Eternity Splinters. It's Rampage. Oh, I don't have any good area attacks that I'm aware of. Unless I've picked up one or two. Have we picked up one or two? Burying paperwork. Area bleeding range. That might do. That does an awful lot of damage. That doesn't really seem to do that much damage. That requires combo points. That one requires maximum combo points. All right, we'll drop that in there. And we'll see if we can't. That's better. No cooldown on that? Excellent. Well, that'll speed up the destroying all of the barrels of drug precursors a little bit faster and easier. Also may work similarly for bad guys. They're all bleeding at a very pleasant pace. Yeah, they will bleed out over time. That's good. Nice, nice, nice. I approve. Drugs are bad, kids, okay? Just say no. Now, alcohol, obviously, that's entirely a different thing. Just say yes to alcohol, but no to drugs.
decorating.
Alcohol actually a drug. I think another MGH facility? Mutant growth hormone, I think.
Not on blue.
Trucks. More trucks. Now the MGH factory. My bad. I was off by one. I should have stayed at Google. How many do I have to destroy? 200. Bleed, punks. Oh, we're at 125. We have a dupe. We want to kill the dupe, as that is basically the same thing as a treasure goblin. Nothing interesting. We have destroyed our required 200 barrels, and now it's the pizza guy. Yeah, you're the soon-to-be terminated Tombstone.
How's about a victory party in my honor?
So later this evening, no promises, I may or may not be back to stream the Guild Wars 2 raid that I am a part of, regular part of. If I'm not back, there will be other people streaming it. People who are, in fact, way cooler than me. Amavera, Malcolmus TV, Engelbert Meow, etc., etc. Lots of cool people. I have to talk with Brett Mahoney. Hello, Mahoney. Hello, my baby. Hello, my ragtime gal. Baby, my heart's on fire.
Totally up for it. A job like this involves
And here comes assassins.
Bullseye's here. Somebody's in trouble.
Bullseye's here, and
Here comes a bullseye.
oh, is he gonna? Oh, that was the worst throw in the history of bad throws. That was better. You can tell because I hit him.
You really didn't think
11 eternity splinters.
going through.
Attack speed and way more damage. Sure, I'm okay with that combination.
Let's keep this professional, okay?
I have to speak with Hello Mahoney.
Something tells me you didn't hire me for my investigative abilities.
Probably going to get to 23 when we finish off the Kingpin. You've got fire in the middle of your park, guys. Is New York always on fire? The bistro.
Must be doing something, right?
Got two of them in one go. Guys, line of sighting me, that's kind of a cheap trick. Oh, that's rather a lot of them, I have to say. That's a lot less of them. Oh, that's right. There's two of them sort of in the kitchen back here. You need to clear them out too. I always forget about that. Hi. Briefcase. Wherein I keep my briefs. Please insert your joke here. Yes, I keep them under there. The appropriate response, obviously, is underwear. I'm 12, evidently. Pardon me, excuse me, pardon me. We're into the Fisk Tower.
Oh, whoever built this place must be loaded.
Yeah, he's the kingpin of crime, dumbass. Of course he's loaded. Wow, that was really not effective at all. Ding, 23.
I got even more.
Something should have unlocked a 22. Assault, put your foot down, shocking enemies around you with enough force to weaken their defenses. Hostile witness, confusion. Confuse the proceedings using your silver tongue to trick an enemy into fighting at your side, and he does 5,000 damage to other enemies. Basically, 50 times the damage he would do to you. Lasts for 15 seconds. That does sound like fun, but, oops. There are more important things in life than fun. I've been told. Not sure I'm buying it, but... An alternate reality relic. Okay, I destroyed that sofa. I gave that sofa what for? My character just said that she enjoys beating the living crap out of people. That might... I'm just saying the American Bar Association might have an issue with an attorney making a statement like that. One guy standing out there trying to shoot me. Your bullets are bouncing off and you're not getting a hint. I mean, maybe they're sitting there going, how do I keep missing? How do I keep missing there? I don't know. Because I'm incompetent? That might be it. Another 10 Eternity Splinters.
I don't do weak.
Ninja.
There are worse things in this world than death. I am one of them.
You only go where the money's right. Is that it, Electro? I'll give you $5 to get off. Now, you're the buster.
All eventually.
That's great. I think I'll celebrate with a big honkin' plate of nachos.
I do repeat, nachos don't honk. I don't know, maybe Canadian nachos honk? I mean, they have geese.
Do you know how much trouble I...
The kingpin of crime.
Your presence here is a grave mistake.
Oh, all right then. Let's party. And yet, despite him saying, now I crushed you, I didn't feel particularly crushed. The tablet. Let's go home. It's Miller time. anyone today get that joke? When was the last time Miller did an ad that said, "It's Miller time"? 1984?
She asked me out.
Feeling lucky, gambler?
And we got that to file away. We got a box of 10 more credits per drop. Sure, that'd be nice, but 10% XP. That's just a bigger number than 0%. Glad I could help you with the math on that one. It's complicated, but I'm good with the numbers. So in what, 2 hours and 9 minutes, we've gotten her to almost level 24. I think we can go ahead and get her to her synergy point. We need another level and a quarter, a little bit less. Midtown. We'll just blow up some stuff in Midtown for 10 or 15 minutes. Get ourselves to level 25. He froze me. That's just rude. Nice 28,000 point whack. Stupid demons. Can't you see I'm working here? Sometimes that skill just turns into a... There's the level 24. Turns into a bunch of papers, a flurry of papers. Does no damage. Basically when I'm at point blank range. And I have to say I don't understand it. Okay, let's give all of these nice fellows a nice big welcome. She-Hulk, welcome. I'm thinking Doom probably is not going to avenge you because Doom has no attachment to you. You are a robot. He is Doom. He has no real attachment to anyone besides Doom. Like that one, yeah, I could even see it hit him. Wow, those two extra bubbles came out of nowhere. Give me my green balls. Sounds dirty. Wasn't intended to that time. It's been intended to a number of times when I've said it this evening, but not that time. All right. Couple of bosses. 3 or 4, 5 or 6 bosses. Let's go. It's 5. The Brotherhood of Mutants. Twelve more Eternity Splinters. Why did I not pick them up? And catch my breath. It's amazing how many of the phrase lines I still remember years later. You burned me out, mate.
It's never too late for a second chance.
You know, a lot of times I can kind of understand why the villains become villains. It's the heroes lecturing them. It's never too late for a second chance. I got your second chance right here. Hello? There we go. That's 7,328 of my favorite experience points. Crossbones. So, we're about halfway now to 25. That's true. So many delusional people is true. It's Ziznak, the Torture. I've been kicking his butt all freaking day long. Oh, that's nice. He's going to take us out. Maybe dinner? Dancing? Oh, run, innocent citizen. I will take on the invincible lava man. He obviously is an exploiter. Oh. Take care and to take the dogs for a walk while the weather is nice. Well, obviously have a nice walk, and I am envious of you having doggies. I am sadly too lazy to actually take good care of a dog. But I know that about myself, so I won't get a dog. But I'm just too damn lazy to give it the care which a dog should have, like taking it for a walk, let's say. thank you for the kind wishes. Have a nice walk and a great evening. Let's see. I'm looking for... he's over here. Mr. Sinister and a couple of his clone boys. Send in the clones. Oh, one of them dead. Behold your creation. We already nuked one of them down. You pretentious jerk. Is that all of them except him? No, there's the Wolverine over there. Killing NPCs and stuff as best I can tell. I think we're quite gonna make it on the Wolverine here, but we'll get close. Yeah, we are 93% of the way. Oh, whoop. 93% of the way, something like that. So just a couple more street mobs to kill, and we'll hit our objective for the evening of 25. Gotta get the green balls.
Ain't that a kick in the head?
More slivers. How nice. We're so close. There we are, level 25. My fighting skill has increased to 4. But we have, in 2 hours and 21 seconds, gone from 1 to 25.
Dumbest way possible.
No. Yes, please. That was a good one. I liked that one. No. Crossbones isn't bad. Let's go with crossbones. All right, the rest of this can go to Dr. Research himself. We'll drop that in with the runes. It's a new rune. We don't have one of those. Let's go to the powers and the synergy system and down to She-Hulk. And she's going to add 3% physical damage. Which means we now have 6% physical damage for all the characters who are going to be equipping synergies until we, get to the point where people can pick and choose which ones. But 6% phys means any current or future physical big whackers, pardon the phrase, will have 6%. I think it's multiplicative damage on top, too. We'll go back to the Avengers Tower, and I am going to call it an evening. In about 54 minutes, I may be back, depending on how my back is feeling, really. We'll be raiding in Guild Wars 2, Wing 1, I believe, which is theoretically one of the easier ones. We'll see.
There's nothing wrong with being
Don't think I've done any of the
involved.
bosses in
People
Wave
just
1.
tend to have
I've only been raiding for like a month, so once a week for a month. But I'll be back, if not in an hour with Guild Wars 2. I should be back tomorrow at the usual time of 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. Maybe back here, but I think I will try the other Marvel Heroes server just as an experiment so that I can have a little experience so when people ask, I can be at least mildly informed and provide some guidance and or assistance. So that's the plan. Probably not Guild Wars 2 in an hour, but maybe. Thank you, Mr. Beamish. But definitely back tomorrow here. A reminder, on Thursday, we've got the new Last Epoch season. That'll be an early start, somewhere a couple of hours within when the launch is. If it's too early, it'll noonish. If it's later, whenever that launch is. And that's about the only thing I can think of off the top of my teeny tiny head. Back tomorrow, or in less than an hour for Guild Wars 2. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. As always, muchly appreciated. Hopefully you'll see me soon. Have a great rest of your Sunday night, Monday morning. And as always, I try to set an achievable goal to the people who choose to hang out here. I hope your upcoming week doesn't suck. Back tomorrow. Take care and ciao for now.